Well, they contacted us, but I didn't feel ready. There was something inside, and even the thought of it made me nervous.
Oh, sweet, gentle breeze, you remind.
In a world where holiday music is often drowned out by loud spectacles and over-the-top performances, one voice has quietly emerged to redefine the sound of the season. Forget the flashy gymnastics and the digital noise. We are witnessing the rise of a singer whose crystalline clarity and unnerving stillness have captured the heart of a nation. This is not just a success story, it is the crowning of a new holiday icon. This is why Lucy Thomas is the underrated voice, defining modern Christmas music for a new generation of American listeners. In an American musical landscape often dominated by aggressive vocal gymnastics and overproduced stadium spectacles, Lucy Thomas emerges as a revolutionary force through sheer, unadulterated silence. While contemporary stars fight for attention with ear-shattering volume and digital distortion, Thomas cultivates a sanctuary of sonic purity that feels both radical and nostalgic. Her artistry is not a loud demand for your attention, but a gentle invitation into a world of crystalline clarity and emotional poise. For the American listener, weary of the relentless noise of the 21st century, her voice acts as a sophisticated counterbalance to the chaos of modern pop culture. She has successfully tapped into a collective yearning for authenticity, proving that, in a world where everyone is screaming to be heard, the person whispering with perfect pitch is the one who truly captures the heart of the nation. This is the quiet power of a generational talent. The core of Lucy's appeal to the Western audience lies in her almost unnerving vocal control and unwavering emotional stability. Unlike the frantic energy found in many viral sensations, Thomas delivers a performance that is measured, deliberate, and structurally flawless. This stillness in her delivery creates a profound sense of psychological safety for the listener, allowing the music to serve as a genuine emotional anchor during the often stressful holiday season. Her phrasing is never rushed. Her vibrato is never exploited for cheap effect. Instead, she utilizes a surgical precision that elevates her covers into definitive versions of classic standards. To the American public, she represents a rare reliability, a singer who prioritizes the integrity of the melody over the vanity of the performer. It is this specific brand of vocal stoicism that has allowed her to build a massive loyal following that views her, not just as an entertainer, but as a trusted guardian of the holiday spirit. While her journey began under the bright competitive lights of The Voice Kids UK, Lucy Thomas's subsequent career trajectory serves as a masterclass in strategic brand preservation. In an era where most reality stars desperately chase every fleeting trend, to remain relevant in the USA market, Thomas chose the path of selective isolation. By minimizing public interviews and intentionally spacing out her musical releases, she avoided the flash-in-the-pan syndrome that claims so many young artists. This deliberate distance created an aura of mystery and prestige, allowing her to mature from a talented child prodigy into a sophisticated adult vocalist without the meddling influence of tabloid culture. Her growth was organic, shielded from the corrosive pressures of instant fame, which ultimately allowed her to develop a technique that is both technically superior and emotionally resonant. She didn't just survive the talent show machine, she dismantled it to build something far more enduring. For the majority of top-tier artists in the United States, a Christmas album is often viewed as a cynical commercial obligation or a temporary seasonal side hustle. However, for Lucy Thomas, the holiday season is the grand stage where her artistic identity reaches its most potent realization. She has managed to reclaim the Christmas special format, transforming it from a kitschy television trope into a high-art musical experience. Her voice is uniquely suited to the traditional architecture of festive carols, which demand clarity, sincerity, and a certain timeless reverence. Because she approaches these songs with such profound respect, her interpretations have transcended the status of cover versions. For millions of families across the USA and beyond, her recordings have become the foundational soundtrack to their private traditions. She hasn't just joined the ranks of holiday singers, she has effectively occupied the space left vacant by the legends of the past, becoming a modern essential. Since 2023, Thomas has displayed a remarkable evolution in her musical arrangements, leaning into slower tempos and more complex, cinematic orchestrations. This shift is a bold artistic statement in a marketplace that usually demands shorter and faster content to satisfy dwindling attention spans. By slowing down the tempo, she forces the audience to engage with the silence between the notes, creating a meditative experience that is rare in modern music. This intentional pacing highlights the depth of her vocal resonance and the maturity of her breath control, signaling to the world that she is a serious musician capable of commanding a room with a single held note. These refinements show a singer who is no longer just performing a song, but is meticulously architecting an atmosphere. It is a sophisticated gamble that has paid off, as her audience continues to grow precisely because she refuses to rush the emotional journey of her performances. The strategy surrounding Lucy Thomas is a refreshing anomaly in the music industry, as it prioritizes long-term legacy over immediate, disposable visibility. Every project she undertakes is designed to be evergreen, ensuring that her work will remain as relevant in 20 years as it is today. In the USA, where artists often burn out by overextending their brand, Thomas's focus on timelessness is her greatest competitive advantage. Her team understands that the holiday market is built on tradition and repetition. By becoming a permanent fixture of that season, she secures a career longevity that pop stars can only dream of. She is not competing for a week at number one. She is competing for a place in the history of the Great American Songbook and the global holiday canon. This commitment to quality over quantity ensures that her artistic footprint is deep and indelible, establishing a standard of excellence that distinguishes her from her contemporary peers. As we approach the 2025 season, the anticipation for Thomas's work has reached a pitch, fueled by rumors of even grander orchestral collaborations. This evolution represents a significant leap in production value, moving her sound into the realm of cinematic greatness. By pairing her unnervingly still vocals with the rich, expansive textures of a full orchestra, she creates a juxtaposition that is both epic and intimate. This move is a direct appeal to the prestigious music venues and high-end listeners in the United States who value traditional craftsmanship. The 2025 special is not just a collection of songs, it is a manifesto of her artistic maturity. This commitment to high-fidelity production quality ensures that her music is not just heard, but felt, providing a lush, multi-sensory experience that defines the modern holiday spirit. She is effectively bridging the gap between the classical elegance of the past and the technical perfection of the future. In an industry frequently rocked by scandal, controversy, and jarring stylistic pivots, Lucy Thomas stands as a beacon of unwavering artistic and personal integrity. Her public image is one of absolute stability, which has fostered a unique sense of trust with her global audience. This reliability is a key component of her brand, especially for the American family demographic that seeks wholesome yet high-quality entertainment. She does not need to reinvent herself or adopt provocative personas to stay relevant. Her talent is her identity. This consistency allows her fans to grow with her, creating a lifelong bond that is rare in the modern era of disposable influencers. By staying true to her classical roots and her refined aesthetic, she has built a fortress of a career that is immune to the fickle trends of social media. Her journey is a testament to the fact that character and talent, when combined with patience, are the ultimate ingredients for a lasting global impact. Lucy Thomas has successfully transitioned from a regional talent to a global icon, with a voice that now serves as the definitive sound of Christmas for the modern age. Her reach extends far beyond her UK origins, finding a massive and appreciative home in the United States. This international success is due to the universal nature of her appeal. Her voice transcends cultural barriers by tapping into the shared human emotions of hope, peace, and nostalgia. She has become the face of a new tradition, one that marries the digital accessibility of YouTube with the prestige of old-world vocal talent. Her videos have become digital hearths, where people from all over the world gather to find comfort and beauty. In the USA, she is increasingly viewed as the rightful heir to the holiday throne, a singer whose annual releases are anticipated with the same fervor as the first snowfall. She is no longer just a singer, she is a cornerstone of the modern festive experience. Ultimately, the story of Lucy Thomas is not one of sudden, explosive transformation, but of the powerful accumulation of patient consistency. Through a decade of honing her craft, she has achieved a level of vocal mastery that is virtually unparalleled in her age group. Her presence in the holiday music scene has evolved from a seasonal novelty into a permanent, indispensable institution. As 2025 unfolds, it is clear that she has defined a new era of Christmas music, one that values the quiet magic of the human voice over the loud mechanics of the industry. Her journey reminds us that true greatness takes time, and that a voice of pure clarity can cut through the loudest noise. For the American audience, she is the definitive voice of the season, a reminder of the peace and beauty that Christmas is supposed to represent. Lucy Thomas has not only captured the holiday spirit, she has become its most eloquent and enduring messenger for the modern world.